Welcome back to another video. So this week we're going preparing all the ewes for the breeding season. The year is absolutely flying. It didn't even seem that long ago when we were lambing. We're preparing for the next lambing time. Here's what's coming up today. So we've trees down here everywhere across the farm, and we've floods everywhere all across our fields. The place is an absolute shit.
Two massive trees knocked here in the field by the big storm this morning. Stop! Jack! Stop! Stop!
What have you done, boys?
The hell with you, Joe. Why will not swim so simple?
Come on.
Big day today. We're bringing in some of the sheep now. We'll be doing them all, dosing them all out the next few days. We'll be giving them a sheep boost and a fluke dose.
Yeah, going footbathing. So it's 4 weeks out now from the ram, roughly. So we're going out the hills now, go and get him, and bring him in here to do him. Grand old view up here as well. You can see that's our forestry below there. There's the father on the quad there, hunting the sheep on. So this hill here as well, there's super grass here now, even at the moment. So we're going to be putting the ewes with the ram there in all the fields for a few weeks. And once the fields are bare, all the ewes will be coming up here with the rams. And you can see there's good grass here at the moment. So hopefully there'll be great grass here now in a month and a half time. So the ewes will have a big enough run there over the winter, so that's why we don't really feed hay or silage over the winter. When the place has gone bare, we put out some lick buckets and we'd start feeding some roaches, feeding out then 6 weeks out from lambing then, so they'd have a good bit of milk. Grand view up here today. Up. So yeah, the year is absolutely flying. This has come around really quick. Like I said, it doesn't even seem that long ago when we were lambing, and we're already preparing for the next lambing season. So we're going to be bringing in all the ewes. We already culled maybe up to 100 ewes already about a month ago, but we're going to check any ewes now that have gone back in condition. For sure, Nate, Charlie won't get too stressed in it. Brought the drone with us as well today. I'm just going to put it up in the sky there now and show you some shots there from an aerial view. Right, we've a third of them brought down now in here, so we bring him through the fields here now and over into the yard over.
wait tight. Wait tight. Wait tight. Wait tight. Wait tight. Wait tight. Stop! Stop! Jack! Stop! Stop! What's that?
He won, forgot.
That's yours, John. The hell him. What's that? I'm dosing sheep here now with cilantro for fluke. And we're also giving them sheep boost, which improves them and there are more lambs after it. I use it now 3 or 4 years. I've nearly dosed much with cobalt, but with this sheep boost, it seems to have brought on a lot, and they seem to be in better condition. I have more lambs.
Stop this shit.
Another one out. Christ, I will not have to see. He's dosing the sheep now with cilantro.
For fluke.
For fluke.
I was trying to say there's a wet here.
There's a wet here, fluke could be very bad.
Weren't you talking to lots of people saying there was?
Yeah, a lot of people say it's bad.
A question for my subscribers there as well. So, what do ye do leading up to, say, a few weeks out prior to letting the rams go? So, we'll be putting these now back out the mountain there for another few weeks, and maybe about a week or two, maybe a week and a half before the rams are let out. We brings them into the fields behind us. So there'll be super grass there, and it really flushes the ewes, so they'll be in super top condition there for the time of the ram. Most of the ewes, looking at them over the last few days, are in good condition. There's a few that are iffy. I probably should call them by right, but I'm gonna chance them on another year. I presume most people do that as well, because we already called 130 ewes this year already, so we have to keep the numbers up as well. But yeah, could you let me know in the comments, what do you do, what mineral drench you give them, or what do you give them coming up to the ram, and how many weeks, or what do you do after ram. So thanks. So we're going footbathing the ewes now in formalin. We've been using formalin the last couple of years as well, and it's working good enough for us. The thing with formalin, it's a preventive, so ewes that might be maybe have foot rot or severe scald, it's not for them. It's only preventive. So any ewes that are lame here with us, I actually won't put them through the formalin. What I'll be giving them is an antibiotic maybe if they're very bad, and also an amidizin spray. This is very good for scald or any skin condition problem also. So mix the formalin here in water, 4%. So I'm not sure what goes into this now, but I've just calculated over the last couple of years that 2 litres of formalin goes into this, and it's 4%, 4 to 5, and it works pretty well. Anything kind of stronger than that really hardens their hooves and wouldn't be great for them, and anything weaker is obviously nearly 2 weeks, so that seems to be working for us there. So we're just going to put them through it there now, slowly. Up under here, go on, good girl, under there, good girl, away, steady, good girl. Sally's coming on really good over the last couple months as well. Sally, away, away, lie down, away Sally, lie down, that'll do, come here, come back here again, go Jack, come here, Sally, come here, lie down now, come back on Sally, come by, lie, away, lie, come by, lie, that'll do, good girl, here, good girl Silly, up, good girl, boy, come by Silly, come by Silly, come by Silly, right Jack, come by, steady now, lie down. This is kind of our second handling yard. My father and grandfather did this years back. I think he said it was in the 1960s. They just got stones out of the river here and started building up walls, and it was the same all around here, but they knocked them since, and they put in proper kind of concrete walls there with blocks and stuff, and poured concrete, but they improved it over the years, and that was the handling race here, look. So they hunt the sheep up here and they dose everything inside, and there's a drafting gate up the top, but you can see the way it's all bent. He put some heifers in there one year in the 80s, he said, and they made absolute shit of it. So but we don't really use this anymore because it's actually up in the incline, so the sheep find it kind of very hard to go up there, so don't use this anymore. So that's why we dose below in the sheep house, or else we dose in this bit of concrete there between the two gates. But it works way fine still for us, very handy for holding sheep here. So we're going footbatting the sheep here now as well now. So Charlie, come on, come on, up. So these sheep are well used to going through this footpath. They always walk through themselves, and the thing with formalin, kind of walk them through it slowly. All you have to do is literally walk them through once and it'll treat them. Sometimes if we've loads of time we might do it twice, but it's usually only once. Whereas with bluestone and other products, you have to hold them inside in it, and obviously with a big number of sheep that takes a lot of time. And so yeah, we use the formalin because it's the quickest. And yeah, but obviously we still have foot problems. Everyone has foot problems. I'm yet to meet a farmer who has eliminated any foot problems, so if there's any out there, let me know what's the secret. There's also some serious fumes off the formalin, and you can really smell it in your nose there. And by right, you should be wearing a mask and goggles by right, because many times we've got it kicked into our eyes there, into cuts or anything, and it's absolutely toxic. So a lot of people gave up using it because of that, and I wouldn't blame them. But yeah, we're going to be building a big handling unit there later on the year, or starting next year, and we're going to be putting in a big massive footbath that'll hold maybe about 60 ewes. So we might give up using it then maybe, but we'll see. It's working way fine at the moment for us because it's just a walk through. We don't have any other footbath really for it until we have something in place. We'll just keep using it. So back up the hill now they're going, this lot here, and we're going to bring in the other lot now. The bad weather has landed, alright. Ah, shites. Yeah, the bad weather has landed here, right? It's a big tree. Well, can we now go home today, I'd say. Fair big flood here as well. So yeah, there's a storm here now the last 24 hours, and you can see the effects of there. You wouldn't want to be driving under that when it fell, eh? You would be absolutely squashed.
The bad weather is here. It'll be a long winter starting now. Two massive trees knocked here in the field by the big storm this morning. Massive trees, big ash tree.
As you can see, the storm, this tree here is absolutely massive as well, and floored. So that's the neighbours land there. This is ours. You can see all the wire is all floored. So some serious damage. That shows you the strength of the wind. And there's a few more trees knocked down below there as well.
There's a massive ash tree after falling here. The storm blew down this morning.
Will you go making some hurleys out of it?
No big one. It's a massive tree.
You make grand hurleys out of that there and all that. Nice turn that. So bring these in now for a mineral drench, and if we can see here if any are up the weights there to sell as well in the coming week. Most of the fields now are free of lambs. There's just a few up in the fields above, and our replacement ewe lambs are there, so they're going to be going off to the mountain. But we want to free up the fields now to keep all the grass to the ram, and these lambs will be going down to rougher ground below, and we'll probably start feeding these ewe lambs as well now. Weather is absolutely shocking. Some serious floods. There's trees knocked down everywhere. It's fairly rough. The weather has took a big change for the worst. There are some gale force winds, floods everywhere, and that's just disaster to work in. So we won't be at no sheep now today because it's just stressful on the man and stressful on the sheep. So nobody wants that. So it's a day for the paperwork, I'm afraid, today. So this weather is absolutely shocking. I haven't seen floods like this in a long time. So we've trees down here everywhere and floods everywhere. All the fields are all flooded. As you can see here, it's all washing out onto the road. It hasn't been this bad now in a long time. All the pipes there in a lot of the fields have been blocked with gravel coming down. This is another one here. Water all out across the field. And there's actually sheep in this field here. They're obviously all over up against the ditch over there, trying to take shelter. So it's fairly tough on animals. All out here now again. So the road is like a river. So the lambs are all up there in the corner, or replacements, and they're fairly depressed looking. So it's tough. Never mind them, what about the poor sheep that are way out the tops of the mountains? Must be fairly wild up there. So the bridge is barely taking the water there, but fair rough out today. The weather is very bad today. As you can see, the drops behind you coming in here off the shed even. I have a question in the comments there. What has been the most challenging year of your farming life, going back long?
Well, in the sheep side of it, I'd say 1986. The spring was just but bad after. No grass grew, and that time nobody fed sheep. So the sheep were very weak altogether. People tried to carry out, feed them, but they were not trained and they're young, and the most of them wouldn't eat nothing. And one man said they'd eat stones, but all sheep wouldn't eat at all anymore. They didn't eat because they weren't trained from the young. So after that, that's the first time we start feeding sheep. We start feeding the old lambs in every year.
Had they milk for the lambs?
They hadn't. The number of lambs was way down. A lot of them died. The sheep nearly died themselves.
The weather was so bad?
There was no goat. Friend the weather being bad at all, but it was cold and black. Cold and black out in April and May. They had snow on number the 4th of May. The lambs were leaving, the sheep were leaving the lambs in the hill.
Was there a worse year then, or was that just an exception?
There was bad years, but people were feeding sheep and it didn't matter. They survived.
Sweet Jesus. This ranger is really testing the waters. He won, we'll open the footpath, which is a good idea, but could he not have gone around the other way to only take an extra 5 minutes? This car is getting sorry now. Some amount of water here in Kimera. This is the main road now out to Cork, this side, and it completely flooded. After fix of the storm from yesterday, that was way up the mountain, and it's after blowing down now some distance, and it's squashed here underneath the bridge here, so hopefully it'll be okay. Fuck it. Not great now, to be honest. I don't know if that'll straighten itself out. Fake it. So also we've made a start on our forever home here in the farm. So we've got full planning for it, and the lads here, the Randalls, are just breaking out some rock. We want to get all the rock breaking done now, because obviously when the house is done we don't want to be doing it. So it's a big enough site, and we're just breaking all the rock here now. There's a lovely view off it in the mountains as well. It'll be nice in winter with the snow-capped mountains around here. So a lot of this stone here, obviously we have plenty of it. This is all going to be reused in the farm for rollways, trunking, for everything. We've plenty of stuff to be used on, so it won't go to waste. But yeah, very exciting times ahead. So we're very eager to get going, because it's a long time coming now, and obviously getting planning everything slow. So we have all that done and started now, and it's full steam ahead now to building the house. So I might document some of the building on my YouTube channel. If you've any interest in it, leave me a comment there, and maybe once a month there I might check in with you, see how things are working here, because it's obviously a big undertaking, a big expense. So we're delighted to get started on our forever home here on the farm, and it's great to be able to build on the farm, so we're very lucky that way. So yeah, so that's it for another video. The sheep are all prepped for the ram, and it's now time to clean up after the storm, and we'll see you for the next one. What have you done, boys?
The hell with YouTube. I will not sound so simple.
Come on.